Shaheem Reed, E. Will, Ari, Spiff TV, Nick 816. We're back. I love that Mr. Perfect. You know, that's one of my favorite of all time. Saturday night's main event, emanating live from Atlanta, Georgia. I literally I'm just getting out of the State Farm Arena to shoot this pod episode. Had to call on my guys, man. Make sure you check us out. Tomorrow we'll also have check us out in the next episode. We got an AEW All In. We're gonna record that right after we do the Saturday night's main event. So looking forward to that. But guys, I guess the most pressing news, Seth Rollins, we don't know if it's a work. We don't know if it's a straight shoot. It looked real to me. Nick is gonna play that footage on here soon, but Seth Rollins had to be escorted or carried out of the ring. He was able to walk, but he needed some assistance. It looked like he might have blew out his knee trying to do a spring moonsault off the second rope. He did two of those flips off the second rope, and the last one he landed awkwardly. It was looking like I was in the arena. The arena was a gasp. Everybody was just like, damn, what the hell is going on? They had to get a lot of medical officials to come out. Paul Heyman looked like he didn't know what the hell was going on. They was gonna call a match, but Seth told the people that he could carry on, and about 10 seconds later he got up, he caught the BFT, 1, 2, 3. LA Knight continues his hot streak, but more importantly, Seth, who's not just in the middle of some of the big storylines, his crew, along with Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, and Paul Heyman, they're beefing with Jey Uso, Sami Zayn, CM Punk. You know, they're beefing with half the LA Knight. You know, they're beefing with half of the WWE right now. Seth is at the head of that, and now that he's injured and also he has that Money in the Bank briefcase, what does this mean for WWE if the worst is confirmed, Seth is out for a long period of time? What the hell does this mean for WWE with their main villain supposed to be out, especially where it looked like he was on a collision course with either CM Punk or returning Roman Reigns or both at SummerSlam? What's your thoughts, Ari?
It sucks. I don't think anybody is happy or anything like that. It's a sad moment. Seth is the workhorse, so you hate for something like that to happen. But you know, next man has to come up, next man up. So right in his faction, somebody who we've been saying has been, on the back burner is Braun. It might be his time right now to step up, step into that main event role. You got Paul Heyman backing you, so you know, I don't think they were prepped for this, but just like Liv going
I,
down and it's next man up. You know what I'm saying? So
I say Karrion Cross.
Oh damn. That's a
They bring Karrion
that's
Cross in. That's this is
I
perfect
like it.
opportunity to reach and grab that.
Yeah, I like
That
Cross.
brass.
I like Cross, you know what I'm
Cross is
saying? But
Cross is red hot right now. Cross is red hot right now.
Red hot. The
yeah.
people want it. It's crazy. It's his turn. I mean,
Stay
finally.
down. Yep.
Do you bring Cross into that faction or do you just have him do his own thing?
No,
I bring
bro.
it. I want to bring him into the faction. I mean, there's somebody got to take that role. But what happens with the Money in the Bank? Like, what the fuck? It's like a lot of shit now.
Well,
No,
remember
Terry
he
needs to
keeps
do
the
his
money
own
in the
thing,
bank for a
bro.
while, so he can keep the briefcase for a
So it
minute.
don't
So
matter. Okay, he keeps the briefcase. Okay.
yeah, so he good with the briefcase, but storyline wise, they got to hit the audible button. You know what I'm saying? They got to hit the
Yeah.
what does when Roman comes back now? Who does he go for? If Seth is out,
Hey. So now this is what I was thinking. Now they got to make the pivot. If Roman comes back, he doesn't go after Seth. He doesn't go
Yeah.
after Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed.
You
you
He gets with this guy.
Jacob.
Roman gets with Jacob. Jacob, he got to get the Usos, and they go after the MFTs. I think that's what it is now because, I do want to see Roman and Braun break. I want to see Roman and Bronson Reed, but I think for Roman coming back, I think he inserts himself into a feud with the MFT to help out his cousins against his cousin and his other cousins. So I think that's where Roman goes now. We
So
was just
if you,
saying that.
oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. No. Go
Nah,
ahead, Ari. Go ahead, Ari.
oh, nah. I was gonna say if you have Roman do that now that Goldberg is officially retired, like who is Gunther going to feud with for the belt? He has a whole belt. You know what I'm saying? So who do you have him feud with?
Cena.
Who?
John Cena.
Cena. That's the other thing I would say.
I mean,
No.
Cena has a belt.
Cena's gonna fight Cody. Yeah, Cena has a
Oh, right,
belt.
right. My bad, my bad, my
Yeah,
bad.
Yeah,
Cena's gonna fight Cody at SummerSlam. So we talking about like in the immediate
Oh,
future
yeah,
leading
yeah.
up to SummerSlam. I do think we'll see Gunther and Cena before Cena retires, but leading up into SummerSlam, I think they got to make the pivot to CM Punk. If Jay Uso is gonna be in with the battle with Roman and the MFTs, Sammy and Karrion Cross are already they locked in, right? So I think
should
CM
be.
Punk goes after Gunther. Yeah, so I think CM Punk has to go after Gunther because Punk it looked like he would have went after Seth at SummerSlam, but everything is in disarray now. Ewell, what do you think with this injury to Seth Rollins? Where does WWE pivot now, especially going into SummerSlam, a 2 night pay-per-view?
I don't know. That's tough. Like they might have to make that maybe like a triple threat or something like that. Um, I can't see maybe CM Punk. But then him and Gunther got to get started right away. You know what I'm saying? With their building of the program, but I have no clue. Was Seth hurt? hmm So
Yeah. I mean, they could
maybe it's a
start it.
work.
They could absolutely start it right away. Like
Yeah.
they could have Gunther come out Monday and talk his talk. I've defeated your hero Goldberg. I retired him. Who else is gonna step up to face the ring general? We hear that static. Shh. Did it look in my eyes? CM Punk comes
Who
out.
are you seeing?
He's right there. So they could start
I
it
mean,
up. Or
hey,
yeah.
I know it's a long shot, but uh, Gunther's giving his program, and maybe Trick or Obafemi pops up to challenge him out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I can see that. Something like that.
Then no, they bring up Ricky Starks. Ricky Saints is
Ricky
coming.
Saints.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely
I
gonna be
do it.
tough to. It's definitely gonna be tough because we don't know how long Seth is out for. Now remember going into WrestleMania 40 in Philadelphia, Seth was injured for a minute and we didn't think that he was going to even make it to WrestleMania originally and he toughed it out. He had to take a few weeks off. So, Seth has proven that he has some incredible healing capabilities. Of course, he did have that torn ACL where he was out for like a year, but for the most part, Seth heals really fast. So hopefully, if he is injured, God forbid that he's injured, but if he has to be injured, maybe it's just for a couple of weeks, and they could go on as planned. But if he is out for an extended amount of time, maybe like Ari was saying, Braun Breaker steps up into that role. I would love to see Braun Breaker versus Gunther at SummerSlam for the title. He wins that belt, and Braun is carrying the team, and then when Seth comes back, maybe that's where the rift is. Ari,
Yeah.
as you pointed out with your eagle eyes, they're starting to sell Brock Lesnar merchandise again, or they not just sell it again, but feature it on the WWE website. Paul Heyman, if you saw his Instagram yesterday, he bigged up Brock Lesnar for his birthday. I mean, not tonight, I should say. Um, so I guess July 12th is Brock Lesnar's birthday, a day after E Will. So maybe Brock Lesnar comes back and he's in the mix somehow. I think if Brock comes back, he has to come back as a face because the pop for him is going to be so crazy. I would love to see Braun Breaker versus Brock Lesnar, or maybe hey. SummerSlam, like I said, it's always built on these major tag team matches. Maybe it's Roman Reigns for the very first time teaming up with Brock Lesnar versus Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker at SummerSlam. That would be massive. That would be two Paul Heyman guys versus two Paul Heyman guys. That would be incredible.
I got
So
such a joke, but I'm gonna leave it alone, man. I'm
Go
gonna leave it
ahead, give it
alone.
to us. Don't
Leave it
say it and not
alone.
do it.
let it fly, well, let it fly.
So if we talking Brock Lesnar coming back, that means they have to make somebody black the champion.
Oh man.
Because
Well,
that's only when he seems to come back to do the squash job. So
well, hey, if Cody wins, y'all calling him Cody Raheem Rose. So if he beats John Cena, well,
nah, I
Raheem.
think they're gonna make Kofi the champion again. You know how Dustin stepped in at the last minute and ended up winning? They're gonna do that with Kofi.
nah,
So he can get
no
his
way,
lick back.
Yeah. Oh.
no way, man. But big up to Seth Rollins. We hope he has very very speedy recovery, and we hope that it's not serious. We hope that he's able to fight Monday night on Raw. So
Yeah.
we prayers for Seth. Um, Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll. It was announced tonight that Jelly Roll, and I told you guys this on the last podcast. I said SummerSlam, they try to do these tag team matches, these celebrity matches or these big marquee matches. Jelly Roll will be teaming with Randy Orton to fight the team of Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre. It's made official at SummerSlam. Tonight it went down. Jelly Roll was in the corner of Logan Paul. I mean, he was in the corner of Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre. Um, Jelly Roll and Logan Paul, they got into a little back and forth outside of the ring where Logan kept pushing Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll told him, "You push me one more time, you're going to get it." Logan, of course, crossed the line and Jelly Roll pushed him to the ring. Um, During this distraction, or later after this distraction, Randy caught Drew McIntyre with the RKO for the 1-2-3. After the match, excuse me, Logan Paul came in. He jumped Randy. He was beating him to the ground. Again, Jelly Roll taking so long. He's contemplating: should I help? Should I jump in? I don't know what I'm doing. He gets in and he finally punches Logan Paul. Logan Paul scurries outside. Jelly Roll's bent down trying to help check on Randy Orton to see if he's all right, and he catches the claymore. I like the claymore where he doesn't have to jump in the air. I like the claymore where he catches somebody that's kind of low to the ground. He catches Jelly Roll. Backstage, Jelly Roll said, "I want both of them at the same time." So here we have the match for SummerSlam, the tag team match. Nick, what do you think? Tag team match at SummerSlam. It's official. Jelly Roll's first match.
Yeah.
I did not care for it. From him coming out on SmackDown with him. Like I said, I understand you know, you want hype around SummerSlam, but I just feel like he could have been done. I mean, did it in a different way. But I mean, him getting the Claymore, him taking the Claymore was pretty dope. I mean, that was funny. I don't know. I was telling my buddy Mike, I was like, him coming out with RKO looked like how the Divas used to come out back in the day with the wrestlers, and even with Logan coming out with
Dang.
Drew. So, I mean, it was an okay segment, but I didn't really care for it, to be honest with you.
Who gave the tag team the nickname yesterday? Was it you, Nick? Was you the one calling him RK Roll?
No, he said
He,
that. Jelly's
he
the one that
said that.
branded that.
Oh, he said
Yeah,
that RK Roll. Okay,
RK Roll.
I couldn't hear that in the stadium tonight. You know
Yeah.
who was saying that? I couldn't hear that. But um, listen, I was in State Farm. The people was going absolutely crazy for Jelly Roll. State Farm, it was not a sellout. It definitely wasn't. They definitely had some seats left over, but it was packed, and the crowd. I don't know if it translated on television, but the crowd was hyped for it. They was going crazy for him.
Oh yeah, it
All
did.
right, what do you think? Jelly Roll, Randy Orton, Logan, Drew McIntyre, SummerSlam. Is this going to be the match to rival the Young Bucks versus Swerve Strickland and Will Ospreay?
There will probably be a lot of people going to the restroom during this match. But that's what I think about it. No disrespect to Jelly Roll, but it's just not something that you want to buy tickets or tune in to see at a 2-night event for the first time at SummerSlam featuring Jelly Roll. I don't see the vision for that. And now you put Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre in the match, so that takes away from them having a singles match, you know what I'm saying? Or Logan Paul in a singles match. So um I'm not a fan of it, but we just have to roll we just have to roll with creative at this point. You know what I'm saying? But definitely not a fan of it, man.
You gotta
Definitely not a
roll with
fan
the
of it.
punches.
Yeah.
E
Spiff,
will.
what you
This is
think,
the
man?
type
What
of
you think? Oh,
match
go ahead.
that. Go ahead.
Go
Go ahead,
ahead.
Smith. Go ahead, Smith.
I mean, Jelly's the homeboy. You know what I'm saying? He loves wrestling. He gets to become every childhood's dream to wrestle on fucking the WWE. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
That's
But
all I gotta
when
say
when
about that.
when you got them Kenny the Jet Smith knees, you don't need to be in the wrestling ring. You know what I'm saying? You don't need that right now. You got the Fat Joe walk. We don't need that right now.
The
You
Fat
know,
Joe walk.
eh,
Man.
maybe for like Bad Blood or one of the the B pay-per-views, but for SummerSlam at
Hey, he
least,
explained that walk recently on that podcast. I don't know if you heard it.
yeah,
Cardi
yeah.
B, Jelly Roll. You know what I'm saying?
Like Cardi B could like, I would have rather see her get involved in something more
Yes,
than that.
In the girls'
And it
match,
would have
that
been a
would have been
perfect
great.
opportunity
yes.
with Jade and
As they
all
were
of
in
them.
Evolution, they could have sold tickets by putting Cardi in Evolution, like hyping up SummerSlam. Yeah, could have been
Well,
that
she
easy.
might come.
Yo, have her come do her
She might
song
come.
outside, man.
Right outside, open the show at Outside Live. That would be dope.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just
She
not
might come.
excited
We'll
for it.
see.
Oh.
Like the last few times outside of Bad Bunny and Logan Paul, they try to use celebrity in matches. We had Travis rupture Cody's eardrum, and then now we got this. You know what I mean? So I mean, I guess that's what it is when you reading the analytics. You know what I'm saying? And you just looking at numbers like, oh, this guy's popular. I like his
Big
his
chocolate
songs.
Listen,
chocolate cookies.
this match is gonna be better than Swerve and Will
Hey,
Ospreay versus the Young Bucks. Well,
hey,
Damn.
Spiff. But he was a professional wrestler first. You know
Jelly
what I'm
Roll?
saying? So it gives him a little bit more validity. Like,
Not
huh?
jelly,
No,
chocolate chocolate
Big
cookie.
AJ. Big
The
Big
Oh,
AJ.
I'm
Rizzler's
about to
AJ.
say.
daddy.
You know what
No,
I'm
that ain't
saying?
Dang.
Rizzler's dad.
He was a real legit wrestler. He didn't. I've seen him wrestle in
Big
person.
Justice.
I ain't never seen Jelly
Big
Roll move
chocolate
before.
cookie.
Like yesterday was the first time I've ever seen him move. Like every time I see him, he's just standing still. He got a microphone in front of him. He's just
Yeah.
standing there.
Yep.
It was the first time I seen him
If
move yesterday, so I'm
if
not
Jelly
excited to see him
Roll
wrestle.
It's full
if
of
Jelly
chicken
Roll
bakes.
goes to the on top of the ropes and does a moonsault, then it'll get the people talking. You know what I mean? He got a little bit to get practice in, so
Yeah.
Damn.
I think
That's
he
gonna get the
I think he
world
will have to do a
talking.
big move. I think
Yeah,
he got to
bro.
do a big move, man. We don't want
He
to see
could do a
him do
tsunami.
a
He
choke
could do a
slam.
tsunami.
He
Hopefully
do a
Bronson teaching
moonsault.
him.
And
The
then
universe
do
gonna
his
be
arms
like,
like Bronson.
they gonna be like, I knew he was the next coming to Bam Bam Bigelow. I told you.
And he is losing some
Listen,
weight
man,
Hey
though.
Jelly
man,
You
God
lost
know,
bless him
over
though. He
100
living his
pounds.
dream.
Yeah, he,
He
he
did lose
lost over
weight.
100 pounds. He's getting there. So we're gonna see. But the great thing about it is, all jokes aside, it being a tag team match, he doesn't really have to do much. We know that Randy, one of the best workers we've ever seen in wrestling. Logan Paul, he's a celebrity, but he is one of the best right now. He,
Yeah.
he he does what he does. Drew McIntyre, one of the best right now. So between the three of them, I think they'll be able to carry on a really. It should be good at the very. It should be. It won't suck. It won't suck. We don't know
No, it'll be entertaining.
Jelly's in ring skill, but it'll be entertaining. It doesn't have to be long. A little quick 10 minutes, and we'll see how it goes. It's interesting to see Randy. Everybody was talking about, okay, is Randy going to do this heel turn in the wake of the King of the Ring, and Randy is having a good ass time, man. Randy he's making jokes with Jelly Roll and being a friend of Roll. Now, if he catches Roll with that RKO at the end, maybe that's the time for him to do the heel turn. But Randy is fully steeped in being a face at the moment, man. So
Hey,
you know,
I'll be honest.
yeah.
If he RKO's him at the end, he gonna get cheered. He's not gonna get booed for that. That's definitely not gonna be a face turn.
Mm.
Ooh, no. I mean a heel
So
turn.
we
Oh no.
yeah, we're gonna see. But big up to Jelly Roll, man. He makes really dope music. Speaking of dope music, a little bit off of the subject of wrestling, but this is the Rap on Wrestling, the Clips album, man. Whoever ain't listened to it yet, make sure you lock in with that Clips album.
Diamonds look
You know
like
what
PP.
I'm gonna have to put some of the highlights from Swerve and Osprey versus the Bucks to one of them beats, yo, to one of them joints, yo. Like it's gonna have to go, man.
I'm digging it,
Diamonds look
man.
like PP.
Pharrell doing this thing. All right, I was just saying, if they ain't listened to that Clips album yet, they better tune in. Pusha T sounded ferocious. Mal picked
Yeah,
ugh.
up where he
he took
left.
he took shots at Travis. Travis just dropped Jack Boys 2 and he just threw a jab at him.
What he say
Oh,
on
I
that
didn't hear
joint?
the I
Travis.
didn't hear the Travis. Okay, I
I
gotta
don't know
hear
you,
it.
Yeah,
Travis. Leave it alone, man. Leave it
Travis
What
took
what
a
alone, man.
jab,
what was the jab, Smith? What he
Leave it
say?
alone,
jabbed him back.
Travis.
Hey man, I like it. This is hip hop, man.
Oh yeah, I like it too, but it
This
might
is
not
hip
end
hop,
well
Ah,
for
man.
him.
Let it fly.
Hey,
no.
especially if he got video of Travis crying to him
Yeah.
over his girl. Just leave it alone, man. Leave it alone.
Let it fly, man. Let it fly.
Let it
So
fly.
we're gonna run the entire speech with Goldberg. Will, who was the people that Goldberg brought out? Let everybody know that when we saw him
Ernest the
backstage,
cat.
we saw
Hey,
Ernest the
number
Cat.
one, number one, he had his entourage. I didn't know he was still alive, but they had Doug Dillinger, the original security. They used to walk with him to the ring.
Yeah,
He was
that
old back
knocked on the
then.
door. When he knocked on
Yeah.
the door, that brought me back. That brought me back.
I was happy to see him. But then I was like, why is Ernest the Cat Miller there? Who else? It was a
I
few
used to
other
love
people.
when Ernest the cat used to do that kick with the side kick and the punch at the same time. He used to take two
Uh,
people out. That was legend. I love that move.
He had a random crew. I think Diamond Dallas Page was with him. Just like a random crew of, or he might have been in the crowd. It was just random, But
No,
it was
Diamond was behind him too, but he was in the
he was
crowd as
behind him
well. Yeah,
too.
yeah,
Yeah.
those
I
was
was trying to
cool.
Hey,
figure out who the Asian guy
pulling up
was with the bald head.
when I was pulling out the arena, who was in the car right behind me? Ernest the Cat, right behind me when I was pulling out the
Hey,
arena.
he live out here, man. He be doing. I see him at indie shows weekly, man. He busy. He busy, man. Him and Teddy Long. You always gonna see them down here. Shout
Ernest
out
the
to Ernest
cat.
the Cat Miller, man. Remember, never forget he brought James Brown to the ring, man. He brought James Brown to the ring.
Can't front on
Crazy.
that. You can't front on
Yeah,
that.
man.
Goldberg's last match wasn't big expectations. Um,
It looked
I
like
think
he
he should
forgot
be
to.
a.
It looked like he forgot to go for a pin after that jackknife that he almost like.
He got him up though. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
He got him
Got him
up.
up.
He did the spear. The crowd was going crazy. I don't know how it translated on TV, but the fans in Atlanta, State Farm, everybody was pretty high throughout the night. You know, they was giving pops. Even when Naomi and Jay Cargill had their little interaction, there was pops for that. They was definitely going crazy for Goldberg. They was starting to go. They was saying the Goldberg chants. I'm pretty sure when the commercial was on, Goldberg chants throughout. He gave the spear. Um, Gunther retained the title with the sleeper hold. All right, what do you think of the outcome of the match? Gunther winning.
Uh, lackluster from my perspective. I don't know if it was anything more Goldberg could have done. You know, it looked like instead of getting choked out by Gunther, it looked like he really just passed out from just being fatigued, man. He looked like he was just sleepy, man. Like it was over with. But
He probably was so happy to get in that sleeper hold. I mean, I'm like, oh,
He's trying to
thank
get a
God,
glitch.
thank God.
yeah, that's what it looked like. The ref didn't even check on him really. He was like, all right, let's call this joint. Main event is kind of it's a tough watch for me, to be honest with you. With the commercial breaks, it breaks up a lot of the flow of the match. So it probably looks different in person, like with you guys being there, but from TV, like with all those commercial breaks, it's a lot. It's a lot of commercial breaks,
It
man.
was a lot of them.
Uh, yeah, it's a lot. So it is what it is, man. Let's see what's next for the Ring General.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I definitely want to see where he goes. Who's going to be the number one contender? We should get more clarity on Monday Night Raw, whether they have to do this pivot for Seth Rollins or whoever. But I don't know. Where does this now that it looks like it's officially over for Goldberg? Where would you guys place him all time? Is he top 10? Is he top 20? Just
Top 10?
I would
No.
he
give
has
him
to. Like,
maybe
where would y'all put him?
because of how dominant he was, maybe top 30 to 50.
He definitely is a
Yeah.
top 50. I mean, he had, that era of Goldberg where he was just totally dominant. He did the streak where he beat Hulk Hogan in the Georgia Dome. He really helped to elevate WCW for a long time, man. He was very impactful.
83 weeks. He was a big part of that. That 83 weeks when they were number one. It
Mm.
wasn't just the NWO because that in the middle of the NWO madness, that's when you start. Remember, Goldberg didn't have no music. He was just walking to the ring, do his like quick swash match, and leave. And then the fans started getting behind that, and he became larger than life. to a lot of people, man. And for me, I never seen a big Jewish dude do any of that stuff before in life. So it was
But
guys
we
that I went to
forget
high
that
school with.
yeah. I was
They
gonna say
were
not to
he
cut you.
was like their
Yeah.
god. Like a lot of Jewish kids I went to high school with were over the moon. It was like they had their own superhero on TV. I can't explain it. So his
Mhm.
impact was lasting. So that's why I'm giving him 30 to 50.
He's Jewish.
Huh?
Oh
Goldberg,
yeah.
Goldberg.
Goldberg,
I didn't know that.
Uh,
Dope.
yeah,
dropping
man.
knowledge on this podcast, brother. Yeah.
Dang, bro.
So he made his debut in September. I'm pulling it up. He made his debut in September 1997, defeating the Laughing Man Hugh Morris, which
Yep.
I used to love it. Hugh Morris was funny as hell, man. Um, he had an undefeated streak in July 6, 1998. Really, we was almost close to the day he beat Hulk Hogan in the Georgia Dome. And in December 27th, 1998, that's when his streak ended at the hands of Kevin Nash, the infamous cattle prod Shaka. He lost at Starcade, and he
That was
continued
one of
with
the worst things
WCW
ever.
to his close. Yeah,
That was it. That was terrible. With the cattle prod.
That
I
that
was mad. I know
that
Scott
was
Hall ain't
that
really
was the
want to do that
Undertaker
shit.
streak right there, man. That was the feeling
that
with
was
the
it.
Undertaker streak.
That
Because
was
remember
it.
at the
Goldberg.
time, he was so big they were counting the house show wins
Yeah,
Yeah.
too. So because they recorded all of those and with in the early days, like used to be like VHS tapes, like mixtapes of like wrestling matches, and you'd be able to see like the Goldberg dark matches and them shits be against like Kevin Nash and like he's beating these people that he lost to on TV. Like just it was crazy. So I wonder where all of that footage is at now, man.
I would love to see Goldberg back in the days. I would love when he would fight like the bigger dudes and give them the jackknife, like the Giants.
Jack
Giant.
You know,
Jack
which
Hammer.
later turned to Big Show. Hugh Morris, the, Ming. You know, all of these big guys, just to see him hoist them in the air and not
Yeah.
just struggle, like really hold them up. Um, just incredible feats of strength. He made his debut on March 31st, 2003 in WWE, where he spared The Rock. He had the feud with The Rock. In September 21st, 2003, he won his championship. He beat Triple H. He would later lose it at Armageddon later that year. And on March 14th, Ari, we was there then. That was right by your birthday too. Um, he fought Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 20, the infamous match where both of them got booed. Both of them caught stunners um, at the hands of Stone Cold Steve Austin. From 2016 to 2022, he would make sporadic appearances. I'm just pulling up just specific dates. October 17th, 2016, he returned to Raw to face Brock Lesnar. He squashed Brock Lesnar on November 20th, 2016, in 86 seconds at Survivor Series. Um, the next year at the Royal Rumble, he eliminated Brock Lesnar. Um, he beat Kevin Owens for the Universal Championship on 2017 at Fastlane. He lost the Universal title to Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 33 in 2017. In 2018, he was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. Another infamous match in 2019. He fought The Undertaker in Saudi Arabia, which was terrible. The next year, he won the Universal Championship from The Fiend. Um, he lost at WrestleMania to Braun Strowman, the title. And then he just had sporadic matches with Drew McIntyre, Bobby Lashley, and Roman Reigns. So This is his last match. It seems like it ended in Atlanta, Georgia, a place where he played college football, a place where he played professional football. Very, very fitting for him to end in Atlanta. So big up to Goldberg. Great career. Let's see what he does. He will
Yeah.
get on the phone with Tony Khan. Tell Tony Khan don't be trying to hire Goldberg to come and fight Adam Page or somebody or
Hey,
something like that.
I don't know if you've been seeing the last couple interviews they all been doing. They don't want anybody from WWE, just anybody. So Goldberg can stay retired, man. They have no need for him. Dude,
Okay.
they done doing that, hiring old WWE people just because. Oh
Smart. I
yeah.
think they need to build. They need to build on the future. Get these young kids
Mhm.
that they got some nice young kids and keep building upon that. Last match I want to talk about: brother versus brother. Jimmy Uso versus Solo Sikoa. The MFTs are their new official names. They came out to the ring. Jimmy was outnumbered from the start.
Yeah.
Um, he really didn't have a snowball's chance in hell. A lot of interference. He lost with a roll up from Solo rolled him up 1, 2, 3. He started getting jumped, and after that, we saw this guy come out, the Samoan werewolf, with the new T-shirt with the Pooh Shiesty mask on. Came
That
out
shirt.
for yeah, that
That
shirt
shirt
is
fire.
hard, man. Yeah, he came out. I like the bright colors on it too. Um, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu. We know he's not gonna be on the shelf too long. He came out for the He came out to help. Obviously, we're seeing Jacob and Jimmy. That's the new alliance right now, moving forward with the MFTs. One thing I say, and Aria E will chime in, and what's your thoughts? I thought it was surprising that they made the MFT shirt. So not that they made it early, but they made it without Tamatanga on it. So does this mean that we might see Tamatanga getting on the same page with Jacob and Jimmy? It could be something, could be nothing. But what are your thoughts on that?
Mm, I think he goes back in the fold with his brothers. You know what I mean, with Hikaleo and Tongaloa. Like those are his real blood brothers. I do think that when he comes back, they'll probably reissue the shirt and add him on it, or figure out a way to do a new one. But the question is, how long is he gonna be out, and why is he out? I don't even think they even really said, what the injury was or anything with him. Um, but yeah, like it's also another one that signed that's on the bench just waiting. Man, he's been tweeting. He's been getting Rikishi fingers on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's Lance. And Lance was in the Samoan dynasty with Solo and Jacob. So this is interesting, man. It's like, what are y'all waiting for? Pull the trigger already, man. It's all right there. Bring Lance out. Let's go, man.
Maybe they waiting for Roman to come back. Maybe Roman comes back with
Yeah.
Lance.
Because
So
Lance was signed just as long as Hikaleo, and it took Hikaleo almost a year to debut. So it's interesting, man.
I don't
Lance is
think Roman could
definitely
come back alone this time. Roman
yeah,
he got to come back with some backup. So
and Lance
we're
has the
gonna
same
see.
last name as Roman. The Anoayas, like they all had the same last name, so he's really one of them. So it's
Well,
interesting, man.
we looking forward to seeing how it shapes up. SummerSlam is coming.
Hey,
Evolution
Sha,
is tomorrow. Yeah.
y'all know what we need to see? We need to see a backstage segment where Jacob and Jimmy, they back there hurt. Roman's on the phone. They said, bring the young guy. And Zilla comes through and wreck shop. Give him the face paint to look like his father's face tats. Let him go ham. Just do. It's so many ways they can go with it, man. It's so many ways, and just need to see what they doing, man. That's it.
I like it. I'm a Zilla fan. I love everything that he's doing in the fourth rope and
Yeah,
HOG, all of the independents. So, you know, hey, I'm on board. Let's do it. The whole
yeah,
family's talented. I really just want to see if Jay Uso gets a definitive storyline or beef right now
yeah.
because he's kind of floating. So, hey, it's at SummerSlam, maybe Jay Uso gets another shot at his title because he does deserve another shot. So we will see,
Hey,
man. But
I
yeah,
think he's part of the reason why people didn't really receive the Goldberg match too well. Like, why did he have to lose the belt for this match to take place? You know what I mean? Like, it didn't make sense. So,
right. Yeah, I don't think Goldberg and Gunther, and we talked about it. I don't think it really needed to be a title match because they already had a little bit of a beef anyway, so they could have
yeah,
just set it up where it doesn't have to be for the title. It's just you know settling the beef, settling their quarrels.
that's
So
it.
that's it, man. Hopefully we'll see Jay back with the belt, but that's Saturday night's main event. Just got back from the State Farm Arena. Had a great time. The crowd was charged up. Um, what a fantastic day and night for wrestling. That started at 1 o'clock p.m. with Dark Hour, AEW, Great American Bash, All In, Saturday night's main event, and Evolution is coming up. All of this in 48 hours. So it's fantastic.
Hey,
Thank you for everybody. Yeah, man. Thank everybody for
we don't
tuning
forget,
in.
Friday was SmackDown and Supercard of Honor too. So it was a lot.
Man.
It's a good wrestling week.
Yeah, man. If you're a
Fact.
fan of wrestling, you definitely had something to pick from. Like you might not like it all like we do, but you definitely could pick for something. So,
Oh, yeah.
man, like, subscribe, and share. I'll say it again: like, subscribe, and share. This is the Rappers
Follow.
Wrestling Podcast. Follow all of that, everything, man. Big us up. Word of mouth too. That counts a lot too.
Oh, yeah.
Spiff TV, Nick 816, E Will, Ari. I'm Shaheem Reed, the Rapper on Wrestling Podcast. This is your Saturday night's main event recap and review. Peace.
Thank you, Goldberg.
Ladies and gentlemen, for one last time, please serenade the icon Goldberg. Bill, tonight it's all about you. Go right ahead. First off, I don't think I've ever lost here in Atlanta, so I do apologize for going out a little subpar. I've got over 100 friends and family that came in from all over the world. And I just gotta say, I cannot thank you all enough. The fans in Atlanta have been absolutely wonderful. I love you. I couldn't have done it without you. Every time I step in this ring, it's with every one of you with me. All these kids, it's the reason why I did what I did. I grew up wanting to be a professional football player. I was lucky enough to play at the University of Georgia. Go Dogs! I was lucky enough to play for the Atlanta Falcons. And I was lucky enough to beat Hogan in front of 45,000 of y'all at the Georgia Dome. I've never thought about this moment because I never thought it would come. But I couldn't have done it without you. each and every one of you. And for these people that are in the ring with me, my friends, my family, I don't even know what to say, but it's been one hell of a ride, and there ain't never gonna be another goddamn Goldberg, except for this boy right here. And I love each and every one of you. Treat everybody with respect. Treat everybody the way you want to be treated. Black, green, purple, Christian, Jewish, I don't give a damn. You treat every single human being with respect. And if I did anything in my career, I honored that. And I try to pass that down. And every single human being in this ring is of the same character. Because if I let them share the ring with me, that's who they are. I'm absolutely honored. I'm floored. It's just been one hell of a ride. And it doesn't mean I'm going anywhere. I ain't falling off the face of the planet by any stretch of imagination. But I gain strength in every one of you. And I cannot thank you enough from the bottom of my heart. And the one person that stood with me forever, my beautiful wife, Wanda. And saying goodbye. I'm gonna be doing other stuff, you can guarantee that. I've only just begun. But I love each and every one of you. And don't forget that. And this goes out to my father-in-law, passed away last week. This goes out to all the flood victims 30 miles from our house in Texas, North Carolina, everywhere where people have been negatively affected. And the one thing that I've learned is that you're never too good to lend a helping hand. For 18 years when I lived here, and I'm a damn proud Texan right now. Because all my neighbors dropped everything, and they went west, or they went south, or they went east, they went north to lend a helping hand to those who needed a helping hand. And again, treat everybody with respect. This can be a really crappy world if you let it. But if you stand up and you put your damn foot down and you lead by example, then that's going to be one hell of a ride. And I want every one of you to take that ride with me. Mic drop. Let's hear it for Bill Goldberg! Been world champion, Hall of Famer, wrestling royalty. I was down the street in the Dome when he hoisted up Hulk Hogan. I saw it myself. It was magic. And tonight, each and every one of us got to see it again. It was magic once again. Thank you very, very much. And I just want to thank you on behalf of the entire WWE locker room for everything that you've done. You've made the table so that we can eat in this day, and we are eating good. Thank you so, so, so much. You're not just wrestling royalty, though. You're Georgia royalty. You're Atlanta royalty. And if this is it, the chant that thousands of people, arenas all over the world, millions watching at home, that filled every single arena, I'd love to hear it one more time.